Welcome to my review of the MSM-03C Hy-Gogg Leviathan, which is a high-grade kit that I customized that is based off of the Hy-Gogg from the Mobile Suit Gundam War 0080 War in the Pocket OVA series. Now, for modifications to this kit, pretty much all I did is I glued the tanks that were meant for the arms up underneath the shoulders, and I converted those into some multi-launch missile tubes. And I got rid of the iron nails on the hands, and I'm using those as machine gun barrels, along with the beam cannons. Now, this doesn't really look like a Leviathan, but I just think that the Hy-Gogg Leviathan sounds pretty cool. But the whole color scheme that I went with this is to give it sort of a swampy look. So I painted it all up in just the main parts other than the submarine pack and the tanks. I just painted that up with fuel blue, with some Tamiya fuel blue, and then I masked off some areas and painted it with some Rust-Oleum moss green to give it sort of a swampy camouflage look. And you can most notably see that on the head unit. Now the face and the joints in the arms and on the bottoms of the feet and this main part of the feet, that's all in gray. And then I used the white stripes, those stickers from this tin. I put those on the tanks, and then I put these numbers on each of the shoulders. Mono eye has been painted pink. The stomach section, this little middle stomach section, was meant to be gray, but it ended up getting painted with some moss green on it, which doesn't really bother me. The antenna that's meant to be on this submarine pack broke off, so I just shaved that down and painted over it. The orange that I used is Krylon Pumpkin Orange, but I painted that on with a brush because just spraying it out of the can is all doesn't look right. So I just took sprayed some onto my surface, just scooped it over with a brush and just painted it on. And then I gave this a matte top coat, because the pumpkin orange was gloss. Was originally just gloss, but I sprayed it over with a matte top coat. And I did have a bit of an accident with this kit, and the two little pegs that connect to the polycap in the knee kind of broke, so I had to glue those. And then some of these arm parts ended up cracking, so I had to glue that to fix it. But it was nothing too difficult. And the articulation of this kit pretty much stays the same. The only complaint I do have with this is that this can, on both legs, can be a bit loose, as well as these toes can also get a bit floppy at times. But other than that, that's pretty much it. I don't really have any much complaints with this kit. There was some pretty some really nasty seam lines. This was one of the first kits that I've tried to do seam line removal. I pretty much tried to get rid of the seam line that's on the shoulder, the one that's around the head, around here. It didn't really end up too well. They ended up looking more like panel lines than just me getting rid of the seam line. You can still kind of see it on the shoulder. Well, other than that, that's pretty much all I have to share with this kit. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I would love to hear some feedback or some positive comments on this kit. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.